Hey there gamers, and welcome to another weekly Dreamlight Valley breakdown. Our big topic this week: after nearly a full year since the release of my Valley Tour video, I'm finally gearing up to release an updated tour. A lot has changed in this past year, and today I'll be providing viewers with a few sneak peeks of what to expect in this upcoming video. Following that, we'll take a look at my results for the Timeless Magical Style Dreamsnap Challenge before revealing my submission to YouTube and discussing this week's brand new Dreamsnap Challenge. And finally, we'll close out today's video by providing a full review and showcase of this week's premium shop lineup. And I must admit, it's one of the best lineups in the update thus far. Before we get started, I'd like to mention that I'm a small full-time content creator, so every like on this video can make a tremendous difference for me. Consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you would like to catch more of my content, you can find me live on Twitch Monday through Friday. Links to both my Twitch channel and Discord server can be found in the video description down below. And with that out of the way, let's get started. As mentioned in today's intro, it's been nearly one full year since the release of my Valley Tour video, and a lot has changed. With several free content updates, a paid expansion, and a wide range of new premium items, it's safe to say that many of my biomes are hardly recognizable. If you happen to frequent my weekly live streams over on Twitch, then you've probably seen me preparing for this updated tour over the last several weeks. If not, it's time to get you up to speed. Today, I'll be highlighting a few of the new builds to showcase a bit of what you can expect in this upcoming release. First off, a wide range of new themed areas have been added to my valley, including a revamped Frosted Heights build, an Eastern-themed Mulan district, a Royal Palace district adorned with wrought iron decor and elegant premium homes, and even an enchanted fae or fairy biome. As I prepare to release this new content, there are a few things I'd like to mention. First off, I'm planning on doing things a bit differently this time. Instead of just releasing one tour video, I'll be releasing two. The first will be a mostly silent walkthrough with minimal dialogue and narration, accompanied with relaxing music, perfect to play in the background or throw on at day's end when you want to doze off. The second video will be more like my usual content, and will include my dialogue and narrations as I explain my thought process and inspiration behind the various builds and biomes. I've been putting a ton of work into my valley as I've been preparing for this new content, so I sincerely hope you all enjoy both of these new videos once they've been released. And now, with the upcoming tour teaser out of the way, it's time to dive into all things Dreamsnaps. Kicking things off with Dreamsnaps, of course, the first thing we're going to be taking a look into are my results. And this is another challenge I was just really excited about. I always just really enjoy fantasy themes or magical themes, and I have just been dying to show this one to you guys. It's actually like low-key really hard to keep my Dreamsnaps confidential until voting closes because I really want to share them, so I'm super excited to share this one with you guys today. It's one of my favorites. Now, before we look at the results, let's read the challenge here. It was called Timeless Magical Style. It was an outfit challenge that stated, channel your inner Merlin as you dress to embody your timeless magical persona. Create a look that suggests you've been around for thousands of years. And as you can see from all these little demo photos, there's really no wrong way to do this. There's so many different ways to create this timeless magical persona. And I actually had a lot of fun voting on these because there was just so much variety. So with the challenge details out of the way, let's go check my mailbox and see how we did. Alright, and here are the results. We got an 82.72 and we ranked 1,426. To be completely honest, I had thought this would rank a bit better, but when I was voting, I saw so many just absolutely amazing submissions. and I definitely put my own spin on the challenge, which may or may not have resonated with voters. I don't know. Either way, it's still a really great rank, and personally, I like this one more than I did the ones I got that got rank 15. Only a little more. I mean, the Cooking with Friends that got rank 15 I think was awesome. It's probably one of my favorite Dream Snaps, but this is right up there with it, which is why I was expecting it to do pretty good. I was kind of expecting maybe top 500, but I'm definitely not disappointed. After all, it's certainly not a bad rank, it's just not as good as we have been doing. But hey, it could be worse. You know, what if I opened the mailbox today and I didn't get 4,000 moonstones? You know, sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen. So with that, let's take a look at the submission, and I'll tell you a bit about the concept and the thought that went into it. And here it is. This is my submission for Timeless Magical Style. Now, right off the bat, I think it's very obvious that I really wanted to play up the magical element in this submission. We have those new glowing purple sea witch cauldrons, Merlin inquisitively stroking his beard, loads of bottles to signify potions and alchemy, a beautiful assortment of lights, and lots of books. When it comes to magic and fantasy or wizardry, books seem to always play like a big role. I mean, Merlin's house is the Dreamlight Library after all, and when people bring up magic, spell books and grimoires usually come to mind. I also felt like books played really well with the flow of time. Like if you were timeless and able to exist for thousands of years, I just feel like you would want to consume knowledge. I mean, maybe that's why Merlin's always thinking. Now, on the topic of time, I feel pretty certain somebody wants to jump into my comments right now and say, well, Senpai, the reason that this didn't get in the top 500 is because you included time, and it's supposed to be timeless. Let me stop you right there, buddy. The actual definition of timeless is as follows: not affected by the passage of time or changes in fashion. Timeless is not the absence of time, but rather the resistance to time's flow. The passage of time is literally part of the definition of timeless. I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there for anybody that might be confused about the incorporation of time here. And most people on YouTube are pretty intelligent and are probably already aware of this definition, but every once in a while I get some comments that really leave me scratching my head and wondering how you learned how to use your device. So I just wanted to put that definition out there before any silly little comments started to show up. Now, diving back into the photo here, this was actually my first time using the Figaro pose in a Dream Snap, and I'm not gonna lie, I am a huge cat lover. For the record, I have no problem with dogs at all. I've just always been intrinsically drawn to cats. In fact, for those of you that don't know him, this is my little buddy Horton. He's a little over 2 years old, and he's already on 14 government watch lists. So yeah, I was really excited to use the Figaro pose. I think it's so cute. And also I really like the way that it showed her wristwatch, because that also goes back to playing with the element of time. Now, of course, this was an outfit challenge, so let's discuss the look. I really wanted a timeless magical style that fit my setting well, and in a lot of ways I built the setting around the outfit. The main tones used here are going to be red, black, and gold. We have the black and gold boots, a red and gold skirt, red blazer, the red scarf, the rose eye patch, these red glowing wings, and the red and black top hat. Of course, to add to the timeless magical element here, I equipped the avatar with white hair, as I felt it worked good with like a contrast to Merlin. The last thing I'll say about this photo is that I was pretty proud that I was able to make this outside and have it feel like an indoor scene. I actually built this in Ancient's Landing, and I used a whole bunch of the Nightmare Before Christmas bookshelves, alchemy shelves, clocks, cauldrons, books, and of course these red rugs. Overall, I was really excited to share this one with you guys. I was so happy with how it came together, and it's just very different from anything else I have in my portfolio. It's just nice to put something in there that has different notes, different colors, and a very fun and unique take on a theme. If you came across this Dream Snap and you liked it enough to vote for it, thank you so much. Now let's move on and take a look at this week's brand new Dream Snap challenge. Of course, this week we'll be diving into yet another outfit challenge, and this one is called Mulan's Welcome. This is an outfit challenge that states, celebrate Mulan and Mushu's addition to Dreamlight Valley. Dress up in vibrant clothing and looks inspired by Mulan and her defender persona. Our mandatory tags are going to be calm and delicate, and our bonus tags are going to be Mulan and traditional. Now, if you know me, you know I am super into Eastern or Asian inspired designs and themes, so I am pumped for this one. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to do indoor or outdoor. I think this one can work really well in both ways. And with that in mind, I love what they did with the demo photo here. Though I will say the description states dress up in vibrant clothing, and the outfit they used in the demo doesn't really come off that vibrant for me. Then again, as long as it fits the challenge tags of calm, delicate, Mulan, and traditional, I mean, I guess you could pass on it being vibrant. I guess, you know, not everybody's going to do vibrant, but it is in the description, so I think it might be a safer route. Either way, the demo photo looks really good. I love seeing all of these new decor items and some of the older decor items, like stuff from the Turning Red bundle, all together. They look so great. Let me know what you guys think of this challenge. Are you excited for it? Are you ready to put some of these Mulan items to work? I know I am. I cannot wait to put something together for this. I'll be taking a look at the challenge tags later today, and there is something in the premium shop this week that might work with this challenge. We'll take a look at the premium shop now and maybe discuss that a bit further. Diving into this lineup, let's start things off by talking about a really great deal in the shop this week, which is this item here, or should I say items. Coming in at only 3,000 moonstones, you're going to get your hands on the Reflection of China bundle, which includes this Reflection of China premium house and this beautiful new pillar, which is the Reflection of China pillar. But wait, there's more. That's right, that's not even everything. So check this out. It's not just one pillar. You're going to get a wall pillar, one that can be attached directly to a wall indoors, and you're going to get a stand-alone pillar. On top of that, this bundle also comes with this really nice new stone flooring. It's called the Reflection of China floor, and we get the Reflection of China wallpaper, which I can't wait to see how this actually looks on the wall. We're going to, of course, purchase this house. I'm going to place this house, and we're going to put these items indoors. We're going to put all of this inside and then take a look at it all together. I'm super excited to take a look at this. Now, there is one more really nice Eastern themed house coming to the premium shop in this update. We've already got the temple. Now we have the Reflection of China premium house as well, but there is one more really good premium house coming to the shop. I would say it's the best out of all three. So if you're super tight on moonstones, maybe hold out for the next one, because I do think it's gonna be better, but this is a really good deal, and I do not recommend passing on this if you're able to pick this up today, because I mean, you know, 3,000 moonstones, you're gonna get a house, 2 pillars, a wallpaper, and a floor. I mean, that is just a crazy good deal. This is way better than I expected. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I still need to place the house. I still need to get a better look at it, so we'll take a look at it in the showcase. Let's move on to the next item. Next up, for 2,000 moonstones, you can get your hands on the Dancing Lion Fox. Now, I do have to say, this is really cute. Look at his tail. I like that he has a little costume on. It's pretty adorable. I have no idea how he can see out of that thing. I'm just assuming he's gonna run into trees. Then again, if you ever use pets for your dream snaps, it's pretty obvious to me that they're all blind, because they just walk into fences and walls, and they just don't make any sense. I hope they fix the coding on them one day. So it's not like he uses his eyes anyway. You know, only the pets in the wild seem to actually use their eyes. Any pets that you place with a cozy companion home seem to be completely blind. Though, like I said, the ones in the wild and the ones equipped to you that follow you, they seem like they can see all right. But yeah, this is adorable, and I'm excited to see if his little bell here, he has a little bell on his collar. I'm excited to see if that rings. We do have a few pets that have their own sound animation, so I'm excited to see if this one comes with some unique audio. Next up, another absolutely amazing deal. For only 1,200 moonstones, you can get an entire new kitchen set. So this is called Mulan Mulan's kitchen set, it's going to come with this red kitchen sink here, which has this beautiful intricate pattern here on the front. Even the sides pack some detail. You get this awesome kitchen shelf. And I love that we have like a bag of onions hanging here. We have a string of garlic right above it. You have a wok here. There's some ladles, mixers. And you got these bottles and jars here. This just looks so good. There's a lot of detail and design in this little piece here. And lastly, you get the red kitchen counter and of course the red kitchen corner counter. So yeah, overall, I am really liking the look of this set, and that's a very fair price, coming in at only 1,200 moonstones. We'll be sure to place all of these items inside the new premium house when we look at the wallpaper and the pillars, so stick around and we'll get a closer look at them. Now, I know I just said we have something in this shop that'll work good with this challenge. To be clear, all of this would work good with this week's challenge. I was actually referring to this armor set because it is an outfit item and it does have all 4 of the tags. Though with that in mind, you will not be able to use shoes with it. You will not be able to use gloves. You will not be able to use bracelets. So while it does hit the tags that we need, it's gonna really limit how much you're able to equip. And I typically discourage using costumes or armor sets for outfit challenges. Not saying they can't do good, in some cases they can, but I typically shy away from them. This does look really good. I really like the light green colors meshed with the darker greens, and this hairstyle, this top knot, that looks so good. I actually really like this little top knot style. I think that's awesome. One thing I've wanted in the game a bit more would be some more like male derived hairstyles and clothing options. These work for both, honestly. This is based on Mulan's armor after all, but it is nice to have this training updo and this green armor. I'm excited to have another armor set in the game. I've been a huge fan of the Dreamlight armor. I wore it for like an entire season. It was so beautifully detailed. This doesn't look as good as the Dreamlight armor does, but it does look quite nice, and I am really excited to get my hands on it. Though I will say, if there was 1 or 2 things to pass on this week, I would probably pass on like the Dancing Lion Fox or the green armor suit. If you're limited on moonstones, these are the better deals this week. The Reflection of China bundle, it just comes with so many items for 3,000 moonstones, and the Mulan's kitchen set, only 1,200 moonstones for these 4 kitchen pieces that can completely transform a kitchen interior and give it a much more Eastern theme and aesthetic. I just think it's very much worth it. So the better deals are going to be, these 2 bundles. But again, the fox is really cute. The price is pretty standard, and new costumes and outfits are typically going to run $17.50, but at least this one comes with a really nice hairstyle. Now, with the review out of the way, I'm going to pick up these items and we're going to take a closer look. Kicking off today's premium shop showcase, we're going to take a look at the new armor set and the fox. We'll just get the outfit stuff out of the way before we dive into the really exciting new decor options. So the outfit, we saw it in the preview section. It's about what you'd expect. It's pretty cool. I'm not noticing a lot of clipping or mixing of textures when doing certain poses, except for here, like around the ankle maybe, and on the knees. It's a little, it clips a little bit with the black, like knee-high, I don't know, like pant leggings there. Now, regarding the new fox skin, I did test this, and unfortunately, the little bell the fox is wearing does not make any noise. There's no sound effect or audio with that. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe it was not supposed to have noise. I'm not sure. I'm not super surprised by that. There are some things that we can wear in the game, some things we can equip that do come with some, nice little audio surprises. So I was hoping the fox did, but it doesn't. Still though, really cute companion skin. It's 2,000 moonstones, pretty standard for a new companion skin, and it's adorable. It works really well with that new parade dragon costume we got last week. So if you have that costume and you love it, this is definitely worth picking up. And yeah, like I said, overall, the armor also looks really good. I'm excited to have a second armor in the game. It does do a little bit of clipping when you're doing certain poses, I noticed, but when standing and running around, it does look quite nice. I like the colors here. And yeah, I think overall it's a nice pickup as well. Really like the hairdo though. I think that might be one of my favorite things about this new look. And now let's move on to talk about this new Reflection of China bundle. Boy, is this thing beautiful. The premium house itself is absolutely stunning, especially for 3,000 moonstones. I mean, this thing is just loaded with detail. And again, the house isn't all you get, which is crazy to me. 3,000 moonstones, you get the wallpaper, you get the columns. We'll take a look at that in a moment. The floor, of course, as well. But the one downside I would say to this building is it is quite massive. Now, that might be a pro for some people. You might appreciate the size of it. It could be really good for filling out biomes, keeping your item limit down. But yeah, as you can see, it does require quite a bit of space, coming in at around 28 by 28 squares. Though with that in mind, you can decorate the area around the base, so not all of those 28 squares are going to be limited. So, you know, mostly it's just this region around, this circular region around the base of the building. And bonus, it can go on path. I'm still not sure what in the world is going on with this Corona Castle. I mean, this thing cost even more moonstones. This was 3,750. It didn't come with any extra items. It didn't come with wallpaper or pillars, and it can't even go on pathing. I mean, this thing is such a ball drop. It was such a beautiful premium house. It's got great detail, but yeah, the fact it can't go on pathing, I just don't understand that. I really hope they fix that. I'm not sure why that's an issue, but luckily for what we have here with this Reflection of China house, that is not an issue. You will be able to place it on pathing, and it looks quite amazing, I must say. Definitely one of the best premium house skins and bundles we've had in recent memory. Again, I'm still just floored that there's 3,000 moonstones for all this cool stuff. But anyway, let's go inside. We're going to take a look now at the items that this bundle comes with, and I set up the kitchen decor, the new Mulan kitchen decor inside as well. Now, the cool thing about entering this new premium house is when you come inside, the new wallpaper, the new floor, and the wall pillars are already placed. They're already set up. For once, we come into a premium house and it doesn't look like a rundown shack. It's kind of cool. I hope this is like a new thing we see a bit more of. Now, I did place these standing pillars to just kind of show them these were not placed. And I will also add that not only are the pillars that you buy already placed, but there are some additionals that you have access to as well. Let's go to the inventory. I'll show you guys exactly what this came with. So this Reflection of China bundle is going to give you both the wallpaper and the flooring we have on display here, but you're also going to get 4 of these Reflection of China pillars and 4 of these red and gold pillars. Now, the Reflection of China pillar, that's the one that is wall specific, as you can see, but not only do you have 4 in your inventory, but again, the house itself does come with 2 on each wall, and you could add these to your inventory if you don't want to keep them here. So you actually get 4 in your inventory plus an additional 8. So you get a total of 12 of these Reflection of China pillars, which can only be attached to walls. Now, the standalone pillars, you get 4 of those as well, and I have 2 in my inventory because I did place a couple of them to show them here inside the house. I just kind of lined them up with the wall pillars. Now, they are a little bit different, as you can see. The shade of red looks a little bit more dull, and the top has gold, the top and the base, I should say, they both have gold, whereas this one has more of like an intricate design. The wall one has more of a fun, intricate design that really matches with this wallpaper. But the red and gold ones are quite nice, and I think they're going to be a lot more versatile since they don't have to be attached to walls. You'll be able to use them in all kinds of builds and outdoors, so they are pretty nice little pillars here. I'm a huge fan of pillars. Anytime I can get more pillars, that's great because it's just such a versatile item. There's a lot of things you can do with it. Overall, I really love the detail on this wallpaper. I love the blue brick at the base, the wearing on some of the red wood here, the detail near the ceiling. It's a really nice wallpaper. I think it might be one of the best Eastern wallpapers we have. As far as the floor, also quite nice. I mean, it's nothing super fancy. It's just like a stone slab flooring, but it has pretty good detail, pretty good texture to it. I like it. I think it works well in, especially with this wallpaper here. Now, moving on to the kitchen set, I've got everything placed here, and this is everything you get with the kitchen bundle. I've placed every item it comes with. Of course, at the end of this, we'll check Scrooge's shop. We'll see how much more replacements of all these items cost. But before we get into that, let's take a closer look at what this comes with. So you're going to get 4 of these little sections here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get 4 of these little sections. You get 2 of these corner corner pieces, and you get this sink section. Now, these do line up quite nicely. Just keep in mind, if you rotate them, it is not going to line up. If you want this to line up perfectly, just make sure you put these gold lines together. Consider that like your little guiding line there. There is just enough in this package to make a nice little kitchen area with an access. So if we put all of these here, we tuck this against the wall. Now we have this nice little kitchen area that we can go into, and we can just walk right back here, and boom, look at that. Now we have our own little setup. And there are, you know, a few little item slots. Each one of the straight pieces here can have 2 squares worth of items side by side there, so keep that in mind if you want to display some food. You know, there's a lot of different cool culinary options you can use as decor. Now, as far as the shelf here, not too much to say about it. I mean, it looks great with the kitchen set. We talked about the details before. There's a lot of things I do like about it. It is quite nice. I'm very curious to see how much more of these are going to cost from Scrooge. So with all of that covered, let's head down to Scrooge's shop and see how much all of these items are going to run us in star coins. All right, and here's our first bad news with these new items. Boy, they are expensive. The kitchen items in particular, 16,000 star coins for the sink, 17,600 star coins for the little side panels, and for the corner, 17,600 as well. The shelf is going to run you 250,000 star coins. That's right, 25,000 star coins for this kitchen shelf. I am not sure why it's so expensive from Scrooge. Maybe they've just realized players have an abundance of star coins and they're just trying to give you some way to spend them. But man, yeah, these prices are a little steep on the Scrooge shop in. Then again, I mean, if you got pumpkins, you got unlimited star coins. It's basically a star coin printing machine once you unlock Forgotten Lands. So, or pineapples, or I mean, you can cook meals. If you have the expansion, it's not hard to get star coins. You can use the auto cookers. There's so many options. Now, for the pillars, the new wall pillar is going to run you 600 star coins. Not bad at all, you know, I mean, but it is a limited item. It can only be placed on walls, not super versatile. Whereas the standalone pillar is going to run you 4,000 star coins. So a lot more expensive, but again, a lot more versatile. Wrapping things up here, I have to say this is probably one of the best weeks we've seen in the premium shop in a long time. There are some real good finds here, and the prices are very reasonable. I'm still pretty surprised that it was 3,000 for this premium bundle. I know it didn't come with a whole lot of stuff, and we've had bigger premium bundles for 4,000 moonstones, but still, you know, I mean, I feel like they could have sold the pillars and the wallpaper separate and got a few extra star moonstones out of us, I mean, but they didn't, you know, 3,000, you got everything together. I think that's really nice to see. I also do like the outfit we got this week. I like the pet skin, and the kitchen set was really nice. A little steep when it comes to the Scrooge shop cost. I'm not sure why it's 25,000 star coins for a shelf, but it is what it is. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this week in Dreamlight Valley. How do you feel about the current Dreamsnap challenge? Are you liking the items in the premium shop this week? Are you going to get this premium house bundle? And yeah, what do you think about all of it? I'm really excited. I've really enjoyed making this Mulan inspired area, and there is another premium house coming that I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit it in here, so I don't know. I got some big plans for iValley as far as that goes. We'll work on it later, but that's gonna wrap it up for me today. If you found today's video helpful, informative, or simply entertaining, please do me a very big favor and hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you would like to catch more of my content, you can find me live on Twitch Monday through Friday. Links to both my Twitch channel and Discord server can be found in the video description down below. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and good luck in your Dream Snaps challenges.